So, N'Zoth. We have N'Zoth's first mate, which is to equip a 1/3 rusty hook. But that really doesn't do much with N'Zoth anyway. Tentacle of N'Zoth deals 1 damage to all minions. This has a death rattle of give your minions 1/1. That's actually pretty good. And here is N'Zoth. Summon your death rattle minions that died this game. So I have a Tyrian Fordring. Is the only legendary, well, the only other legendary class legendary. No, wait a minute. Inspire summons a legendary. Yeah, this is the only death rattle legendary that I've got. Choose one. So I think, and I've got Ragnaros as well, but I think it would be interesting to at least try a Paladin N'Zoth deck. So let's try a Paladin Death Rattle. Custom. Well, there's that. Might as well pop him in. Eredric the Pure. Not all that useful. Reno? It could be interesting with a Reno deck. And if we're going to do anything ridiculous, this is the day 9 method. Always toss in Thorisan if you're going to do anything ridiculous. Cthulhu? No. Sylvanas? Yes. Because there's the Death Rattle there. So there are a couple of Death Rattle Major Domain Executives. I don't think you want to do that twice. There's our N'Zoth. Alright, so do we need any more of these? No. At the end of your turn, put a minion from your deck into the battlefield. Okay. So as far as Paladin cards, I was thinking about this a little bit. And you've got the secret. Where's that cool secret? When your hero takes that damage, deal that other damage, give a minion 1/2, choose a minion whenever it attacks. Okay, so the other one is gone. Many of the really useful secrets are... Oh, no, wait. When one of your minions die, return it to life with 1 health. I like that, because I think that really works with a Death Rattle deck. Plays a minion, reduce its health? No. So just those 2 secrets in there. That's cool. Death Rattle. Give a friendly minion Divine Shield. Maybe. Discover a minion, Elder Peacekeeper, restore some health. None of these are huge, but I think probably your basic Consecration, True Silver. Can I? No, I can't. I can't disenchant that one. Double a minion's attack. I didn't think about this too much. Battlecry, Avenging Wrath. Avenging Wrath is interesting. Reveal a minion. Restore health. Well, we'll come back to these, because for right now, I think the Death Rattle was kind of interesting. What did we see over here? The deal 1 damage to all minions? No. Zealous Initiate, give a random friendly minion 1/1. There's another one like that, wasn't there? Give all your minions 1/1. That I like. I also like Loot Hoarder, because that gives us some card draw. Harvest Golem is not amazing. Abomination, no. Give a friendly minion 3/3. See, if we're tossing enough minions out there, that's pretty cool. Wobbling Runts, no. That's just funny. Death Rattles, draw a card on the Polluted Hoarder. Corrupted Healbot is kind of ridiculous. But we only have 15 cards right now, so maybe the Thalnoth, because that'll work with our Consecration somewhat. 1 damage to all minions. Taunt, summon. What else do we have here? I got rid of the Leper Gnome. Twilight Summoner. That's interesting. Oh, the Cairn. Cairn is what needs to be in this Death Rattle deck. That's the big problem there. But I don't have Cairn just yet, and I don't have enough to disenchant it. Alright. So, working back through the Paladin cards, we've got... spend all your mana. I was considering the Reno, but I did not go with the Reno, so... restore twice that much health. Something to be said for that. I feel like we've got a little bit of a card draw. Well, just in Loot Hoarder. Choose a minion whenever attacks, draw a card. What is going to work in this one? What is going to work in a Death Rattle deck. Give a random friendly minion Divine Shield. I mean, that works with the N'Zoth, but chances are with 10 mana, we're not quite going to get there. So we need to control. And it's a very aggro-heavy meta right now. Ah, Divine Favor. That's what's going to do it. So I'm not so certain about this guy right now. He's coming back out. Whenever you summon a 1 health minion, new Silverhand recruits. What do I not have of the Paladin cards? Summon a 1/1 Murloc. No, I don't really want to get into a Murloc deck, I don't think, at the moment. Enter the Colosseum. Nope. Oh, good. So I've got everything. Adric the Pure is interesting. Anything can happen. Lay on Hands... I feel like that's kind of useful to be in here. And then what else did I have in the legendaries? Justicar? No, not so much. Don't really have much for Bran. Twin Emperor, no. Ragnar's just tossed in there for big beefiness. And everything else isn't really my game. So now, what do we have that could eke this out? What do we have in the 5s, actually? We seem to be a bit lacking. Give a mech, death rattle, restore. Yeah, I definitely don't want that, because he's just going to come back. Restore 2 health to your hero if you're holding a dragon. Give a friendly minion. See, this is interesting. The Anubis Sentinel for 5 mana, but the rest of them cast a friendly minion. The Faceless Manip is kind of funny. Frost Wolf Warlord. Your cards cost 5. Psychotron, Taunt Divine Shield, Izamech. Summon a 2/2 Squire. I feel like I'm definitely missing quite a bit here. Solemn Vigil, Dragon Consort, Tuskar Jouster. We'll get some of those. Okay, and then we'll buff. So, do we just buff? Is that just what we get into? Give a minion +1. Give a minion a bunch of nonsense. Maybe a Sword of Justice. Oh, did we get the equality in there? There. 27. The Battle Cries, Divine Shield. Discover a minion. Oh, dear. Kings for fun. 3 attack and Divine Shield. Your Silverhand recruits have +1 attack. What are we doing here? Murloc Knight, not really amazing. And a little bit more control than Keeper of Voldemort. Okay, there we go. So, controls off. Just for fun. How bad can it be? We're at rank, like, I don't know, 19, 20? There. We're at rank 20. Can't possibly go that bad. So this is the Death Rattle one. The only thing that I wish... I mean, Harrison Jones might be useful, especially for a lot of aggro decks. It's not too far into the season that becomes a big deal. But the one Death Rattle that I'm kind of missing in this deck is the Cairn, which I never did get around to crafting. Daddy Dill Priest. Might be a Dragon Priest. Disciple of... Oh, holy cow. I chose the wrong deck. This is my Druid. Okay, we're off to a good start. Alright. Wash that off. Controls off. Let's see what we got in the controls off. This has got to work. So we'll see if we can keep our N'Zoth alive. Of course, we're going to get N'Zoth on the very first turn. Mulligan. We'll throw it back and we'll get it again. You've never seen anyone with worse luck than I've got. Trust me. Rogue? Nope. Maybe. But I think we're going to go with the True Silver. See if we can get some small minions out. Ah, spawn. There. That's alright. So stave off, turn 2. Sword of Justice is alright. After you summon a minion? Ah, summon. So that works on those as well. On my Silverhand recruits as well. That's good. Doesn't fight. Cool. He should probably kill that with his dagger, unless he's going to put some. Oh, it's not. It's not the oil, the blade oil. It's what is that called? Poison dagger, poison dagger, something. Nah, he's all right. Look at him, cute little guy. I love the art on this one. That's too cute. Zap. Backstab. Fair enough. Getting rid of the guy, giving him the coin. This is decent. See, stand against darkness with the little death guy. That probably would have been much better. Alright. I guess I'll just keep punching you. Or let's do this. And then we'll get the Sword of Justice. And then the Loot Hoarder. Look at that beefy Loot Hoarder. He's a 3-2 now. Okay, most of the damage so far has been self-inflicted. That's bad. But as we're learning this deck, I'm just trying to figure out what we can possibly do with Death Rattles in control. Or at least be able to summon another Tyrian Fordring. Ah. That was unnecessary. It seems to me. Now that's interesting. So I have a Thorasan who's a 6/6 now. He can sap it. That's curious. Got a really cheap equality consecrate if he keeps putting huge things down. Uh-huh. 7. Do you think it's equality consecrate time? Or is it time for another emperor? Equality emperor? No, that's ridiculous. Emperor coin. I don't have anything for 2 mana. Well, let's keep getting cheap cards. I like this idea. My Quality Consecrate now costs 2 mana instead of, what's that, normally 6? It's not bad. I don't see too much of the Equality Consecrate anymore in the meta, so I'm wondering if it just doesn't really come up, because there's no one really flooding the board, perhaps. He is gonna sap again. Oh. The Combo Druid. The Equality Consecrate probably would have been a better bet. He's okay, it's okay.